How do you mourn someone you've lost without falling apart? How do you experience true joy without becoming its prisoner? How do you love without becoming dependent? These are not just philosophical questions. They are the fabric of our lived experience, emotions that shape our days, our decisions, our destinies. And for over 2,000 years, the Stoics have offered a powerful approach: to feel deeply but wisely, to connect without clinging, to rejoice while remaining grounded, and to grieve without despair. This is the Stoic path to mourning, joy, and connection. Welcome. Let us begin, not with answers, but with presence. In a world filled with emotional extremes, where sorrow is seen as weakness and joy is something we must cling to at all costs, the Stoics quietly propose something radical: balance. The ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, lived in a time of political upheaval, personal loss, and uncertainty. And yet, their writings reflect clarity, strength, and profound insight. But Stoicism is often misunderstood. It's not the suppression of emotion, nor cold indifference. It's emotional wisdom, a discipline that teaches us how to feel, when to let go, and what to hold close. Let us explore how Stoicism approaches the deepest human experiences: mourning, joy, and connection. Because life will offer us all three, and it is up to us to learn how to receive them. Death was no stranger to the Stoics. In fact, they meditated on it daily. Memento mori, remember that you will die. To the untrained mind, this sounds morbid, but to the Stoic, it is a path to peace, not because it dulls the pain of loss, but because it sharpens the value of life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." So how do the Stoics mourn? They allow grief, but they do not let grief consume them. Seneca, in a letter to his friend, consoled him after the death of a loved one. He wrote, "Let tears flow, but let them also cease." This is not cold-heartedness, it's acknowledgement. Grief is natural, but despair? Despair is a choice. To grieve stoically is to honor the person we lost by how we live after they are gone. We remember, but we do not remain trapped. We feel deeply, but we rise gently. Because mourning in the Stoic tradition is not about denial, it is about Epictetus said, "When something happens, the only thing in your power is your attitude toward it." When death visits, Stoicism invites us not to resist the pain, but to face it directly. Not to pretend we are unaffected, but to remain unshaken. You may cry, you may feel the ache of absence, but you remember, the person you mourn was never truly yours to begin with. They were given to you for a time, and you loved them. That is sacred. But clinging to what is no longer present brings not love, but suffering. The Stoic lets go, not to forget, but to continue living.